Hello, my fellow creators, and welcome to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm participating in Card Hoppin, a year of fun themes and techniques. Now, this is a monthly card hop that is hosted by Jennifer Schoolcraft, and it's put on through a Facebook group called Handmade Happiness. I'm so thrilled to be participating again this month. And this month's theme was Too Cute. And the technique is using creative die cutting or dry embossing with your dies. As you can see here, I got right into coloring my Too Cute bunny images. And these are images from a Sugar Pea Designs stamp set called 24 Karat Friend. Now, I'm no expert at Copic coloring, but I do have fun when I am coloring, which I think is the most important part, is just to play with what you have. So as you can see, I pulled out my Copic colors and I am playing and coloring my images. I'm so very grateful to be a part of this hop with so many talented creators. Make sure you follow along and visit all the other creators in the hop. You'll find that they have some beautiful and inspiring creations. Now, once I got my images all colored in, I did pull out the coordinating dies for this stamp set and taped them on, put them through my Gemini Junior. And the self-healing cutting mat I have there is just something I got on Amazon, and it seems to be working just great. So I'm going to continue to cut out my images, and then I will pull in the creative die cutting part. Now what I did here was I did some dry embossing with the floral part of the die, and then with the outline die I just didn't cut it all the way through. I left one side of it and made that so it was a little door to open in. Now on the inside part, the floral image, I am using my Gina K inks. I'm using powder blue and Lucky Clover to do some ink blending over the image, the embossed image, so that you can kind of see the embossing on the panel. And I don't think I mentioned it, but the die that I used for the dry embossing and for the creative die cutting is a shimmer rounded rectangle die by Simon Says Stamp. Now the panel I had cut out using the rounded rectangle was crooked, so I decided I would recut it. So here you can see how I did that. I just put the top plate up until the part where I don't want it cut. So when I pull it out, only 3 of the 4 sides are actually cut by the die cut. Then I'll put it on my scoreboard and score the 4th edge of the rounded rectangle so that it will be a door that opens up. I then pulled in some foam tape. This is some foam tape that I just picked up at the Dollar Tree, and I'm trying to use up all my stash before I go out and buy more. So I'm using up what I have from Dollar Tree. And then I'm trimming the front panel down just a bit. Once I get that trimmed down to the right size, I am going to go ahead and place it over the back panel and just raise it up a little bit so when the door opens, I'll have an image on the inside. At this point, I realized I didn't quite like the front panel to be all white. So I pulled in some pink cardstock from my stash, probably Recollections, and cut out the rounded rectangle out of the pink cardstock. I then went ahead and attached it to the white panel using some of my Barely Art craft glue, and that gives it a little bit more color. Before adding my images to the front of the card, I went ahead and just ink blended some of the Gina K Lucky Clover ink, just to give a little bit of shadow behind the adorable bunny and chick images. Now here I went ahead and added the sentiments, doing something I rarely do, which is just free-range stamping, as CZ Designs puts it. I didn't use my Misty. I did use my VersaFine Clair because I know that will give me a good, crisp black stamping of the sentiment. And it worked out just great. Thank goodness. Then I went ahead and put some of that foam tape on the little bunny image and added that to the inside of the panel. At this point I thought I was done, but then I thought, let me pull in some colorful ribbon and add it to the card for one last splash of color. So I pulled in this pastel polka dot ribbon that I had in my stash. I think I bought this one at Hobby Lobby several years ago, and I have quite a bit of it left over. So I decided to pull that in, and then I attached the panel to my card base, and my too cute card with creative die cutting and dry emboss is done. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.